Question of the day, what is the hardest mini boss in Grounded 2? This would constitute as any extremely tough enemy, health-wise, that is not found in a boss fight. The Praying Mantis Nymph, I'm pretty sure, would be the weakest of the mini-bosses. Which is kinda fucking crazy, because they are incredibly strong. That being said, they're still the weakest of the bunch. Next up, I'm pretty sure, is the Cricket, followed by the Cockroach Queen, followed by the Wolf Spider, which is the strongest non-boss creature right now. Which, I mean, well-deserved. Wolfies deserve a lot more respect than they get. Trust me when I say it. A lot more. Anywho. Personally, I think the hardest non-boss creature is probably the Cricket. Hot take, I think it's the Cricket. I'll tell you what. The, which one's the easiest? The easiest is probably Captain Turbo and Nitro, if I'm gonna be real. Which, yes, I am classifying them as mini-bosses. They're just barely strong enough for that classification. Oh, that is so goofy. We're gonna have to raise this by another level. Like, why are we like this? Oh, suck your grandma's toes. Thankfully, I get to do a grand total of absolutely nothing tomorrow in class. Which is nice because I need sleep. And I need it bad. As previously stated, I'm on new meds, so they're making me very drowsy. Very drowsy indeed. Me no likey, to say the least. pretty sure that's doable, even if just barely. Yeah, it's going there. Yeah, if I'm even less talkative than usual, you know why. Very tired. Yeah. Honestly, one thing I find very, very strange is that Captain Turbo and Nitro, no other Scorpion has this, but they just randomly have a triple attack. Like, what is up with that? I get they're orcs and therefore they're special and whatnot, but like no other orc creature gets any special moves. And before you say, oh, but the Brood Mother does, first off, the Brood Mother was never orcified, so we never actually got to see. And second off, we don't even know what the base Brood Mother is capable of in Grounded 2. For all we know, those could be completely normal abilities, and we would have zero way of being able to tell. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, a bit of a off-topic rant, just from another series I closely affiliate myself with, the FNAF franchise. I'm sure you've heard of it. I just have some very... I have some things to say about FNAF 4. My overall favorite entry gameplay-wise. My actual favorite entry is Sister Location, but that's a talk for another time. Anywho, FNAF 4. What the fuck is up with the AI scaling in that game? It makes zero sense. If you didn't know, each character has a designated AI level on a certain night, right? And the AI level basically allows them to rule more movement opportunities. More movement opportunities equals more activity. More activity equals more difficult. You get the idea. Well, in normal games, we go from something like 3 AI on, like, night 2, if that, to about, say, like, 5 AI on night 3. For some dumb fucking reason. And I don't know why. In FNAF 4, Nightmare Foxy goes from 1 AI to 10 AI on night 2. 10 on night 3. You want to have any guess what his AI level is on night 4? If you guessed anything higher, you're wrong. He goes down to 5. Why does he go from 10 to 5? What? And better yet, due to how Nightmare Foxy works in that game, unlike every other animatronic in the entire series, which works out of an AI level of 10, or sorry, out of 20, he works out at an AI level of 10. Which effectively means Night 3 Nightmare Foxy is no different from the hardest Nightmare Foxy, which is well over Say it with me, people. Say it with me. 5 nights away, gameplay-wise. Why is he maxed out? What are we on about? Like, actually, what was Scott Cawthon smoking when making that? Because, like, that shit would sell well in the drug business, because it's powerful, whatever he was smoking. Because that is just not okay. Anywho. Another bit of ranting about FNAF is, what the hell is up with the RNG-based games, man? What the hell is up with it? I don't get it. I don't get what Scott had such a strong fascination with when it comes to RNG in those games, because it is actually egregious. It just shouldn't be allowed. Springtrap should just not be allowed to just decide you lose. That is just unfair, unbalanced, infuriating. Because for people like me, or the Bones5 channel on YouTube, which, shoutouts to him, you should definitely go subscribe to him. But for people like us, which are the unluckiest players in all FNAF, we are literally guaranteed to lose to him. Pretty much every single time. This is the one truth that people will not tell you. FNAF 3's Aggressive Nightmare is genuinely, and I mean this when I say it, is genuinely harder than 50/20 on Ultimate Custom Night. You know, the difficulty everybody collectively agrees is the hardest. Yeah, FNAF 3's Aggressive Nightmare is harder. If you have shit enough RNG, which I do. It's like, what are we doing here, man? Anyhow, slight rant aside, I do think they're good games. They're just not good gameplay-wise. Aside from Sister Location. Sister Location is beautifully balanced. And, like, as dumb as FNAF 4's AI scaling is, I still do think it's one of the better balanced games as well. And oddly enough, FNAF 2 as well. Still bewilders me that FNAF 2 can actually be beaten with the worst possible luck. Don't get me wrong, it takes the utmost skill to do so, but the fact it's even possible in the first place is astonishing. Let me place those all along here. Because they could all use a good recycling at this point. The fact that all this is without even placing the fodder walls, too. I officially hate my life. Actually, I already officially hated my life a long while ago. I can't really say that. Fuck. I guess they could climb it, but like, chances of that are very, very low. I think. I hope. Okay. I may have to slightly redesign it, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a bitch to do, but oh well. Must be done. I think I should raise it up one level, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be completely real with you. I think it should be raised up one more level. And yeah, I'm rapidly running out of mushroom bricks. Yikes. And I think I still have a final defense to prep for. Shadow might be cooked, I'm not gonna lie. No idea where these are. That's where. That'd be all? Yep, that would be all. Genuinely no idea where the mushroom bricks would go, though. Okay, all this is at an acceptable height level. That is good. That is precisely what we want and need. How did that... Okay, dude. Whatever. We'll base it off this one first. Not going to be cutting corners just because I'm running low on resources, by the way. That's just not happening. One thing I still find kind of baffling, I'm not gonna lie, is how the most lethal setting I have set on right now is actually 5x fall damage. Gotta love that. 5x health? Nah. Wall mode? Nah. Now, what about feckin' 5x fall damage? That. Now that is mighty lethal. These right here, right now, before I forget. Cool. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these other ones to the exact same level and then go from there. Right? Should save me precious time. Okay. Also, I made a funk playlist just for edits, right? Because what I want to essentially do is make a sort of cheat sheet for every single song I'd ever realistically use. And then that can allow the game to suck its own toes. But that would then allow me to, whatchamacallit, make edits easier. As the beats of the song would already be done, right? Which is arguably the hardest part of making an edit, is making the beats line up along with picking the song. But, I have a slight problem. I have well over 150 songs so far. 150. Yeah, that's a lot of songs. That is a lot of songs. So yeah, that's my current state right now. I'm gonna have to edit all of them. Wow. I think the easiest way to do that is to pick out any given one I'm gonna use for an edit, or maybe like multiples in case I can't make up my mind. Because again, as previously stated, picking the actual song for the edit, the song that you think will work best for that specific edit, is a pretty difficult thing that a lot of editors just don't talk about. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and enter that phase, and that's when I'll do it. And then I'll have sort of like, not a cheat sheet for that time. I won't make all of them right here, right now, but if I ever want to use that song in the future, I'll have the cheat sheet there for me, right? And I'll do it for the whole song too, that way in case I want like a specific part of it. Because that's another thing. It's one thing to choose the perfect song, it's another to choose a perfect segment from the perfect song. Right? Yeah. Anyhow. Sorry if this is more just a ranting stream, I guess. Got really nothing better to do with my time right now, so. Trying to do something rather than just nothing. Not building. Because I'm pretty well aware that building isn't exactly the most riveting gameplay. Right? As much as y'all would probably lie to my face and say it is. Or maybe some of you would actually be upfront and honest about it. Who knows? But we all know damn well this shit is boring as hell. Get it the hell out. Essentially. So we do that. Followed by you. Followed by you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna run out of mushroom bricks before I even finish this layer. God damn. Can I? Thank you. Did not realize that mushroom bricks were this much of a threat. Bee! What the? What is a bee doing here? Oh, I still have to put half walls and everything. Yeah, this build just gets more and more expensive. No, pick that up. Zardizine said, pick! Say probably keep the layer the same is probably the best way to do this. Don't tell me. Oh my. I hate you. You're banned. for that. I don't even have enough for this. That's wild. Let's at least get the ones over here done. Because at least that way I can rest easy knowing there is no more to go with awkward layers. It's just straight building, you know? If I could move, that would be great. You know, yodelay hee, yodelay hoo, yodelay hee hoo. Yeah, we're gonna need these. And we're gonna need a ton of them. So I am officially out of mushroom bricks. Like 100% out. I might be able to salvage just a tiny few more from whatchamacallit. From the stairs, but that would be about it. Whatever I get from these stairs is whatever I get. And I'm also saving that. Okay, dude. Whatever. What's up? Dismantle that. I don't think that's a multiple of 6, but I'm gonna have to accept it at this rate. Anything I can get will be better than nothing. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Immaculate on that level. No, stop that. That there. Now you might be thinking. Hold up. Actually take these real quick. I lost my train of thought. Well, you might be thinking, take the grass from here, right? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an axe. I'm gonna use the axe to chop it down instead. Because I am simply just like that. I am built different, and not in a good way. You see, you never match my power when I reach my autistic prime. Just gonna make one more of these. Mostly because that odd number is pissing me off. Okay, give me an axe. Beautiful. Give me ass master. Alright. Like, are we seeing all of this grass that is just violently intruding upon my base? The audacity. Huh? Oh, let's do that. That's incredibly goofy. It's also a great way to get up. What the hell? Suppose I could actually do something quite vital to the base design in the meantime. First, though, I am going to lay down the important blueprints here. So I know how much I actually need to cook up for just this. For that alone. And B, because I can. Now. How did I deposit 2 mushroom bricks if I was completely empty on them? Game, explain this. Where did these 600 mushroom bricks come from? What's this sudden burst of inspiration that just randomly appeared? Well, that's enough to barely finish off the build. Well, the main fortifications of the build, I should say. It is, in fact, not enough to finish off the actual full build itself. I did just realize I forgot to account for the half walls, but, like, let's be real here. If I somehow don't have enough for half walls, with damn well over 500 to my name, there might be a problem. There may be a fat problem if that is the case. That's the main defense done. Wow. That's a lot of... That's a lot of defense. How about a little more? Oh. Okay. Well, don't mind if I just get out the blaster of the moldy matriarch. Harness this power. Move along here. Also, cancel nearby blueprints. What? Oh. So how did we cancel 0 if it canceled some? How does this work? Really should've... Oh, never mind. I was about to say I really should have canceled them as I went along, but didn't have to, apparently. Still have one more wall hidden somewhere, right about there. Imagine. Beautiful. It's everything completely canceled. Let's harvest some toadstools. That's just not where I threw it. Oh yeah, toenail. That's just okay. Eh. What do you mean? I'm gonna have to fucking deal with you, aren't I? I hate you. Yeah, that's right, sir. I hate you. What you gonna do about it? Huh? You're gonna sniff my toes. That's what you're gonna do about it. Okay. Ready for you. Not be able to get done much here, but what I can do is get cooking on these. Because I need a lot more of these. Is what I need. I'm cutting it really, really close this New Game Plus, and I'm not liking it. Need those. No. No. Stop that, sir. What is this rock doing? Nice. You're dead. You're dead, bub. Ma'am, you're dead. Ain't there nothing you're doing. Sir, you're dead too. Okay. I guess. I love how the mushroom just falls like half a second. Or not half a second, like an entire century after I've cut it down. It's like, no, you've cut down this mushroom? Yeah, no, it hasn't actually been cut down. It only physically gets cut down a century later, you see. Yeah, I know, finally a change of pace for you guys. Something different from the whole mixer cycle. Luckily, I do not even have to spend a fraction of these resources on the final defense, let alone the next New Game Plus's mixers. Once this is done, this is done. It's gonna be how that goes. Going to cook up 10 night loaf. For once I'm actually eating food. Get more of this. Luckily, the next New Game Plus, I get well over 120 days to go on. Because that's the way I'm doing it. However, I still do pretty much need to complete all the normal stuff by day, whatchamacallit. By day 300. That's when all the normal stuff has to be completed. How much do I have to repair on Final Defense? Quite a lot, actually. And now I'm not gonna bother going like as in depth as I did for all the other new other bases on this one. Simply because I don't have the time. And also, get out and get out. Beautiful. 2 more weevil jerky in my collection that I need. Wanted to make sure everything is fully repaired over here. Overall, I would say as long as I use the strat I used for the last mixer, I should be destroying this final defense. 0 difficulty at all. In fact, I'm even going to do a little favor here. And oh my days, never mind. Not doing that. Never do that again. How did that work? Now this is indeed a lot of mushrooms and toadstools. But that is precisely what I want. Now mushroom chunks are definitely easier to amass than toadstools, contrary to what the average player would tell you. That being said, we still only have a limited amount of them. Both, frankly. So, you gotta use them both wisely. Okay. Whatever we say. I mean, I got 4 mushroom chunks from it, so I'm not gonna complain about that. The floating moldy blaster. What in the... Okay. That I actually am going to complain about. Okay, so like, where did I hit the 8th? You're lucky I know how to block cancel game. You are very lucky. Okay, so clovers can send you flying, and apparently I was airborne when I wasn't airborne. To quote Violet, I love this. Except not really. Here you. Trash. Trash. We're gonna trash you. We're also gonna trash you. One of you girls want to eat up? You can. Food is right there. Ow. What the hell's happening to my ribcage, man? I don't likey. That's right, me no likey. That's all we really need, right? 75 for 3. Which nets us a total of 20 per, so it's about 60, 120 per batch, which isn't bad, it's just not good. Yes, I know that sword is wrong. No, I don't care right now. Should I be going ahead and wasting these on final defense? Probably not. Do I give a fuck? No. Not in the slightest. Looking for any obvious breaches here. That's all I'm really looking for. Not looking to make some grandiose master plan again. Just basic repairs. And the trench is going to be what I'm bothering with last. You see. I don't really like dealing with the trench because, well, I mean, you can see why. Every last bit of this here has to be filled in with some kind of mushroom wall. Every last bit. You can see that gets extremely annoying very quickly. Ah, God fucking damn it. have to make the actual serious version of this next New Game Plus. I don't have the time to rebuild all this New Game Plus. I just don't. And I don't need to either. This defense on its own is already good enough. Right. I just need to believe. And also actually play well. That's another factor that would actually really help, is genuinely playing well. It's gonna be that. Good. Come on. A wall can fit here. There we go. Beautiful. I have no idea what's going on with these. I'm gonna be real. Also, in case you were wondering, this shit is like, what I'm repairing right now is literally all the damage that was sustained. Every last tiny ounce from last final defense. Which is kind of crazy, to be honest. I swear to... Okay. You heard me, guys. I'm swearing to okay. I'm that angry. Have you ever gotten angry to the point where you just swear to okay? Have you? I don't think you have. Okay, that prevents the dust mites and also them jumping off to take a shortcut. Cool. Now the part I dread. The one part I was trying to avoid because I hate it that much. So in order to stall even more, I'm going to add another layer of defense right here, right now. That's right, I'm adding another layer of these. Oh yeah. The ultimate checkmate. Yo, they also barely even reach this. That's crazy. That would be why. Because they were destroying this instead. Fuck. Come on. Thank you. No, what do you mean, not enough backpack space? What do you mean I'm not good with my hands? Huh? What do you mean? Okay, so that's just 9 impossible. That's actually fair enough. Okay. I say, trench repairs are going along pretty damn well. I don't want a pebblet. I don't want plant fiber. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that was clean. That transition.
Oh, hell yes.
Why is my nose just all of a sudden been very gay? Oh, wow. Yeah, so I kind of actually need to go back. I am a part of the Academic Excellence Program, which is, in fact, anything but excellent, as I have stated many times. It's a very important thing to understand. If you get into the Academic Excellence Program, it doesn't mean you're excellent. It means you're special ed. And again, I'm speaking from experience on that. I am a trusted source of information. No. I am a trusted adult, even though I'm not an adult. I guess we do that in case something wants to shoot at it like an idiot. These are most likely done. Thank you. Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Shit is not too steep. What? Like, okay, Boomer. Whatever we say. Okay, this area we just want to jam-pack as many mushroom brick walls as humanly possible. That is our only objective down here. Jam-pack mushroom brick walls. Get this place bricked up. Get out. Genuinely get out. I hate peblets. I hate sprigs too. Well, everything's repaired at the final defense, so I can actually afford to literally waste any and all resources on this thing with zero fear of overwasting. Why? Oh. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the stream, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching the VODs, peace.